Yeah, I need you a little quieter. So we're doing module 4, lesson 32 on page 183. Our opening exercise, Zin is buying beverages for a party that come in packs of 8. Let P be the number of packages Zin buys and T be the total number of beverages. The equation T equals 8P can be used to calculate the total number of beverages when the number of packages is known. Determine the independent and dependent variables in the scenario. Then make a table using whole number values of P less than 6. Let's take a look at what we have to underline here. So we know Zin is buying beverages for a party that come in packs of 8. Okay? P is the number of packages. T is the total number of beverages. We have groups of 8, right? Hello?
Yes.
I don't need the prolonged yes, just an answer. So the equation T, the total number of beverages, equals 8P, because 8 is how many are in a pack and P is how many packs we have, right? 8 groups of 8 here. All right, this is our equation. Okay, so we're using that to calculate the total number of beverages in the package that's known. Determine the independent and the dependent variables. I'm not sure why people are in their desks or moving. We're paying attention to what's going on. Please sit down. So the independent value has an influence. Remember, it affects the dependent. So what is the independent variable and what is the dependent variable? Take a look at that and think about it. Okay, so now that you've had time to talk in your tables, who can tell us what the independent variable is? Go ahead, Kevin.
We said the independent was total.
The independent is not the total, because we can't find the total without what information? What information gives us that total? Pull out.
Number of packages.
Yeah, the number of packages will give me an idea. The number of packages will give me an idea. Sorry, losing space, losing track of what I've spelled so far. The number of packages will give me an idea of how many groups of 8 I have, right?
Yes.
So the number of packages, P, is my independent. Now my dependent is the total, which is 8P, sorry. 8P is my total because I have to multiply 8 times the number of packages to get the total. All right? Is that understanding? Let's fill out the chart. So if we take a look at the information that we just put together, we have 0 for 0 number of packages because 0 times 8 is 0, 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 8 is
16.
And these are all these numbers that we're saying first are the P's, right?
Yes.
3 times 8 is
24.
4 times 8 is
32.
5 times 8 is
40.
And so that's how we filled in our chart, because it's just multiples of 8 that are going down. Now we have to put this on a graph. And our graph is the first quadrant of the coordinate plane, okay? So let's take a look at how we're going to do that. So what are some of the things that we have to put on the graph here? We have to put what, Jair? Besides numbers, sweetie. Yes, Angelo? Huh? Headings, that's right. We need titles for the different things that we have. If we go back up and look, what do we have as our headings here? The number of packages and that's right, the number of packages and the total number of beverages. So I'm going to put my number of packages down here on the bottom. Let's put this here. I'm going to put number of packages here. And I'm going to put total beverages here. Okay, so this is 0. We know our number of packages, we counted by what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if we want to use that last one, 6. Okay? I need to put my title down. Okay? So what are we going to do with total beverages? What do we have to do? What is the amount that we want to put for each of these lines? Counting by 8. We want an interval of 8 because we know that's what happens, right? The interval of 8 because we're counting multiples of 8. So we've got 0 down here, 8, keep going.
16, 24, 32, 40.
And if we did that very tippy top, we would have 48, right? Okay, so our total title, though, for this whole thing would be, we could include Zin's name about, like, how many he's buying, right? Because typically when we have a chart like this, we want to have a title, all right? We don't have to worry about the title right now, but I want you to think about a title. Because typically on things like this, we would put a title. So let's map this right now, okay? So Zin's Beverages works, absolutely, Sebastian, that totally works. So we would put a dot here for 1 package, 8 beverages. 2 packages, 16 beverages. 3 packages, 24 beverages. 4 packages, 32 beverages. 5 packages, 40 beverages. And if we did our 6 here on the end, we would have 48 beverages, and we need to put our 48 up here. Okay? That's all they're asking you to do. That's all that's happening here. The only thing we haven't done yet is put a title, and I'm going to use exactly what Sebastian said and put Zin's Beverages. Okay? Now, we probably can have a better title. Who knows? Right now, that's going to work for us. That is all you need. You need a title. You need labels for the side. You need to make sure your intervals are happening in the right. You do not need to put X and Y on a graph like this. Good question. Okay? Good question.